Last time we talked about segment addition. Now we're going to do the same thing but with angle addition and bisectors. So angle addition says the same thing. A little angle plus a little angle equals the big angle. So if we said angle ABX right here plus angle XBC is going to add up to angle ABC. The little part plus the little part equals the whole. So if we start here at the beginning, number one, if angle ABC is 100, so this whole thing is 100, and angle XBC is 62, so the whole thing is 100, what does that make angle ABX? So that's just 100 minus 62 is 38. So that's angle addition. Now let's put some algebra into it. If ABX is 5x minus 12, I'll label here inside my angle. XBC is x plus 7, and ABC, the whole thing, is 3x plus 13. Find x and find angle, the measure of angle ABX. That little m in front of it is referring to the measure of the angle. So that's asking you for a degree measure. So notice I've got the two little angles and the big angle. I'm going to add the two small angles to equal the big one. So 5x plus x, that would be 6x. Negative 12 plus 7 is minus 5 equals the big angle, 3x plus 13. And now we're going to solve for x. So subtract 3x, add 5, and we get x equals 6. That was part of our question, find x. Now they want us to find the measure of angle ABX. So I plug 6 in here. 5 times 6 minus 12. I believe that's going to give us 18. 5 times 6 minus 12. So the measure of angle ABX is 18. So those are some examples of how angle addition might be used. All right, more practice on the next page. So the definition of an angle bisector, it still has the same, that word bisector, so that means if BX, if ray BX, I guess I should draw a picture for you. I have angle ABC, and ray BX is going to bisect my angle. That means that angle ABX and angle XBC are congruent. There's the congruent symbol, the equals with the little squiggly. And the way we show that angles are congruent is we just give them the same little arcs. Sometimes you'll see this one has 2 arcs, this one has 2 arcs. That means they're the same. So if their markings are the same, that means those angles are congruent. But that's what a bisector does, cuts it into 2 equal parts. So these all have to do with bisectors. Here we go. Ray AL bisects angle KAT. So you may want to highlight your angle. KAT is the angle that is being bisected. It's being bisected by ray AL. So that tells me something right away. I know that angle 2 and angle 1 are the same measure. That's going to help me in some of my questions. So here it says angle 3 is 6x. The measure of angle KAT is 90 minus x. So looking at the picture, can I distinguish a relationship between angle 3 and angle KAT? I'm noticing that they're a linear pair. Together, they make a line. So I'm going to say that angle 3 plus angle KAT equals 180 because they make a straight line. And then from here I just solve, subtract 90, and I get that x equals 18 for that particular question. So I had to recognize that linear relationship between those two angles. Number 4, It gives me information about angle 1 and angle 2. We talked about it a minute ago that because AL was a bisector, angle 1 and angle 2 are equal to each other. So this equation just says 7x plus 3 equals 6x plus 7, because angle 1 and angle 2 had to be congruent. So we solve for x. Subtract 6x, subtract the 3, and we've got x equals 4. Now, this one's interesting. They gave me the measure of angle 1. I'm going to write it over here now. Angle 1 is 4x minus 8. Angle 3 is 11x minus 32. I feel like I'm missing something. I know angle 1, I know angle 3, and angles 1, 2, and 3 all together make this straight line, but they didn't tell me the measure of angle 2. Or did they? Remember that angle 1 and angle 2 are congruent. So if angle 1 is 4x minus 8, so is angle 2. And what I can do now is take all three of these angles together, add up to 180, because all three of them together make this straight line. So I'll do 11x plus 4x plus 4x. That's 19x. Negative 32 minus 8 minus 8, negative 48 equals 180. And now we solve. So we add 48 to both sides and get 19x equals 228. And when I divide by 19, I get x equals 12. And that's all we had to find on these three questions, was the value of x. We didn't have to plug it back in and find anything else.